This week on Bad Clown's Film Pitch.
It's time to cash in on that sweet Star Wars money and create our very own unlikely Star Wars spin-offs.
All right, boys. Lights, camera, action.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Thanks for coming.
You all right?
I'm just making it look like I've got out of bed.
Oh, right.
Oh, thanks for coming straight out of bed.
It's okay. Woo!
You all right?
Yeah, do I look good?
You're bringing such a weird energy.
Weird energy.
Well, we're talking about a weird subject today. Very niche, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen them?
I have seen, yes, the films. I haven't seen the latest show.
No.
Andor. Are you?
You're
Well,
caught
I think
up,
we
aren't
can
you?
all agree there's not enough Star Wars films.
Not enough spin-offs?
Not enough spin-offs.
No? You want more?
You want more?
Yeah, I want more.
You want more?
I want more.
Do you want sort of
More Star Wars, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, more films.
Do you collect any Star Wars memorabilia?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm partial to a little Star Wars Lego. I've got a few pieces, sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yes, I have quite a lot.
Yeah.
I have the Lego Death Star.
Wait, how much did that cost?
That cost me
Because that's...
about.
You set me up, you bastard. You set me up. Oh, me? I was
I relied on your politeness to ask me. Yes, it cost me around.
Oh, yes, no, it costs quite a pretty penny.
It cost me between 250 to 300-ish, around that. But you get quite a lot of collectible figures with it.
Do you?
Yeah,
quite a lot of bang for your buck.
it's actually worth the cash. I do remember I had to go and
So we're reviewing the Lego Death Star today.
I had to go and collect it.
What we're talking about, that what's that build time on the Lego?
Oh,
Was it days?
It took me 2 days.
Two full days.
2 days. I had
How much would it take a novice?
weeks. I had a lot of time on my hands, as I often do.
Wasn't this a drunk purchase as well?
Yeah, it was. It was one that I was
I
like,
feel like you texted us in the morning going like, I got drunk and...
yeah, I've been thinking about it while sober, but you know when you have
For a
that.
guy who's just spent a lot of money and's got a lot of time on his hands, 2 days is more than enough.
I mean, you've seen my room. It is full of
Lego.
purchases that you shouldn't make. But the Lego Death Star is one that I'm particularly proud of because it's right by my bed. And
It's not in your bed, is it?
it's been there. It's been there. It's good.
There's a lot of Star Wars movies, guys.
Can we get back to the important subject of the Lego Death Star? Do you mind? No, yeah, let's go. Movies. Yeah, I like the films, except for Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
I like the films except for Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. We went on my birthday, do you remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it was shit.
It was shit.
Bad.
We watched all 3 of the new ones, and I was so hyped. And then it was just...
I remember seeing when spoiler for Rise of Skywalker.
Watch out, everyone. Have you seen it, Lucas?
I have.
Okay.
Not again. I don't want to revisit it.
Hey, there we go. Good.
There's the bit where it looks like Chewbacca's dead.
They should have
John,
done
I've not
And-
seen it.
Oh, and you in the cinema were sat in front of me because we sort of were 2 rows, and you went, oh!
Yeah, I was like, you
You
can't.
threw your Lego Death Star in the air.
That's what we
sat
built.
on his lap like a
2
child.
more days of building. I was I thought that was a really brave decision, and then they completely went back on themselves, and I was like, well, now I don't respect.
'Cause they had
them in the
they had a
slightest.
spare ship.
Oh, of course, a one that was behind it, hidden.
Look,
Yeah. In the parking lot. Yeah.
we can all agree there were lots of problems with that film, but I really think the only way to fix it is to pad it out with spin-offs.
Yeah?
We can
Yeah.
explain away
Okay.
problems.
Let's make one. Let's figure out.
Babu Frick.
Who's Babu Frick?
Babu Frick, and it's just called Babu.
He's the little guy.
He? Is it he? Because I know it's voiced by...
I mean, Star Wars is getting more progressive.
It's,
Let's
I'm not. That's not what.
not assume the gender of
Can we find out, Lucas? Is Babu Frick a male or a female?
or neither.
Do you know who's or neither?
Yeah.
Do you know who voices Babu Frick though?
Is it?
No.
Moaning Myrtle.
Is it?
Legit.
The actor who plays her.
Yeah. Not actually Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle.
The Harry
Oh, God.
Potter
Oh my
character.
Apparently he's male.
He is male.
Okay.
Okay, good. You were right.
And he's the guy who
He tinkers with C-3PO's brain.
yeah.
in
The only
Rise of
good part of
Skywalker.
Rise of Skywalker.
You want to spin off with him.
I would love a spin-off of
And I'll tell you what that spin-off looks like.
Go on.
Right.
So he's a little droid tinker, isn't he? Old Babu.
Excuse me? Laying down some pretty thick
Yeah.
insults here.
Yeah, that sounds like an accusation.
That little droid tinker.
Oh dear.
So Babu, I know
we shouldn't speak ill of the dead, but he was a little droid tinker.
Is he dead?
No, he's not dead.
Fuck me, this is a roller coaster of an episode.
But I
Maybe he
think-
dies in the film.
I think
Maybe.
Babu is older, right? I think Babu's been alive throughout the entire saga. Because I think the key thing about a spin-off is not to go in a new direction or build something new. You want to leech off the original film.
Nostalgia.
Yeah.
So I think Babu has worked on every single droid we see in Star Wars.
You're
All of
talking
them.
R2.
I'm talking
C3,
R2,
You're
C3PO.
talking R4. We're talking the silver one.
The
that
one
gasses
that
the Jedi.
the one that looks like it's ironing in Last Jedi.
Yeah, the one that's torturing.
That was the weirdest bit of that film.
Oh, I
wasn't it?
actually have it.
Yeah, the Jabba's torture droid.
Yeah.
The one in Solo. I can't remember.
Of course, we have the Roly one.
The Roly
BB-8.
one.
BB-8.
one.
The old Roly.
Roly Poly.
What's the one that's like a big square?
That
Gonk droid.
Gonk droid. I like that one.
great.
That
So
was
I
fun.
think like what we see is like Babu working on that silver one that shoots out the gas.
Yeah.
Like loading it up shortly before the scene.
Oh, okay. So like a sort of what's it? It's the play about the two Hamlet characters.
Guildenstern and Rosencrantz are dead.
Yeah.
What?
Guildenkrantz and
You're
Rosenstern.
making words up.
Rosengilt.
It's called Hamlet.
Guildenstern and
No, it's
Guildenstern.
basically the
and Rosencrantz are
Timon and
dead.
Pumbaa of that universe. So like,
Wait.
so you know how Hamlet is the Lion King. I'm going off a tangent.
Yeah, I know. Sure.
But like the character
Hamlet or Macbeth?
Hamlet. So like Timon and Pumbaa are essentially
Rosencrantz
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, and they
No,
there's
Nathan
a Tom
Lane.
Stoppard play where it's their point of view. So they're there for all the action.
They kind of realise that
Is it a comedy?
they realise that they're side characters as well.
Yeah.
They
Is
kind of talk about how when they're not with Hamlet, they
Nothing's
don't
happening.
experience anything.
That's genius.
So this is what Babu Frick's going through. He's fixing these droids, but he's always on the verge of being in the action.
Am I wrong in thinking that Babu Frick can only say the words Babu Frick?
That would be accurate to most like alien Star Wars.
Is he a
characters, isn't it?
Pokemon?
Is he?
I mean,
that is
could
accurate
be.
as well.
Well, Salacious B. Crumb can't say anything but
He's,
laugh.
well, he goes,
Exactly, yeah.
That was
and that's
that was a good impression.
Thank
How are
you.
the levels on that?
Blow his ears off.
But I suppose, I mean, that has Yoda. I don't think there's another character that can't say other things. But I think Babu Frick only says Babu Frick.
You think he just goes?
Chewbacca doesn't say
Isn't
much.
he kind of like?
Doesn't go Chewbacca, does he?
Oh yeah, no.
It's pretty good.
Babu Frick doesn't just say Babu Frick, does he? He goes, "Hey, Babu Frick."
I've only seen.
You just said Babu Frick doesn't just
No,
say
but
Babu
I'm
Frick.
trying
I
to-
believe he goes, Babu Frick.
No, isn't it? Or doesn't he go like? Doesn't he fix C-3PO and he's like, "Yeah." Or
That's
something.
Rayman. No, I don't. Lucas, could you Google if Babu
I can't
Frick?
remember. Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm looking
just
through
put
the
notable
Wikipedia.
quotes. Babu Frick.
I'm sure it'll come up as a suggested question, but does Babu Frick only say Babu Frick?
I feel like he does.
So I don't want this film to have a plot in so much as just a series of cameos.
right.
Yeah, no, that makes
of different droids.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Apparently, the toy says "hey,"
Hey!
so maybe he said it in the film. Does he say
Wait.
"hey" at some point?
like-
When they,
I think he
fix
fixes
the droids, like,
C-3PO.
hey!
Yeah. So he says "hey."
Nice.
Hey,
Right.
and Babu Frick maybe.
Is Hay his name?
But people misunderstood.
He says he speaks a funny mix of English and some alien language that's barely understandable. I don't know what source that's from.
Isn't that
but-
just-
What a funny mix.
So he's just sort of-
funny mix?
Yeah.
Funny
Funny
combination.
funny little guy.
Oh, adorable.
Goofy guy.
So why don't we take what people loved about Babu Frick and dial it up to 100?
What?
Just hey.
Hey!
Hey! Yeah.
So right, so it's just loads of scenes,
Yeah.
different, basically identical scenes, but the only thing that's different is a droid.
Right,
So we can
right.
even use footage from Rise of Skywalker if we want.
Yeah.
And just put the droid over it, and it's him going, "Hey!"
Yeah.
and the droid leaves.
And so that's it. It's just Babu Frick fixing droids for an hour and 45 minutes.
Hey, I'm thinking over 2.
Is it 2.5? Yeah.
Longer than some of the Star Wars films.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, did any of you see the Ewok films? Caravan of Courage.
But no.
Whoa, you haven't seen the
Whoa there!
Hey,
The straight to
stop.
Straight to TV.
Yeah.
80s.
they're on Disney Plus
Ewok.
now. I had them on DVD when I discovered that these existed when I was a kid because I was obsessed with Star Wars.
I
was
watched
like,
the Christmas special and that was enough.
Yeah.
They're better than that.
Yeah.
They're not much better, but they are better than that. Because it's very. Did you ever watch like Care Bears? That sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what
Very-
they turned the
turn
Ewoks into?
Except that the bad guy is pretty terrifying. I can't actually remember what the bad guy is. It's like a big monster that eats Ewoks, but it's pretty scary. Anyway, those exist. So if we want more Star Wars content, go out and check out the
Yeah, the Ewok.
Caravan of Courage.
Oh,
Hey, Lucas, have you seen Caravan of Courage?
I have not seen Caravan of Courage.
You're in for a
Putting it
treat.
on my watch list.
Yeah, thank you very
I think
much.
it's on Disney Plus, isn't
It
it?
is on Disney Plus.
I just want to say quickly, if you try to look at all three to make sure that you're looking at them, you will not look at two of them.
I'm just like covering ground.
You're just like, and I just want to
Well, the
make
best
sure
is,
that you
if I
see
look-
Caravan of Courage.
If I look at the one, Lucas goes, he's looking to the camera. Just that one, and I've gone. Oh,
You're
guys love
ensuring 66% failure.
it. Well, yeah, but then there's 33% of success.
It's most Star Wars films.
Hey, very good. Hey, that'd be-
That is actually
Okay,
most
so
Star Wars
that's
films.
Yeah.
that's Baby Frick in the can.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd like. You're gonna have to remind me of names. 'Cause
no
it's
problem.
more
No
Star
problem.
Warsy.
It's probably got the Lego thing.
Not an issue.
The musician.
Oh, you're talking about the band.
Max Rebo.
I think we should make like a Bohemian Rhapsody biopic.
Wait,
Oh,
Wait, which band? From which film? The one in the canteen or the one at Jabba's
the
Palace?
the little blue, the blue guy,
not
Yeah,
the
Max
sexy
Rebo.
lady.
Max Rebo. So like he's
No, that is the sexy lady.
No, the sex lady's the one that's like. It's got the lips. Yeah, in Jabba's Palace.
That's only in the remake as well. She's not in the original.
the remastered. Yeah,
They're animated, aren't they? CGI. Oh,
and they look terrible.
what was in the original then?
I've
What-
not.
I think they're just playing more of the song.
Yeah, it's just instrumental. I think. I don't think there's anyone singing it.
It's a weird music.
But like her name is like.
you horned in,
Yeah, but it's a good scene.
What if we
and,
do?
and they took out the Love Is Gone from the Muppets.
They what?
You know,
What?
the Muppets. They took a song out, should have put it in Star Wars. Muppets Christmas Carol.
What's the?
Oh yeah. When love is gone.
They just shoved that scene into
When
Star
love
Wars.
in Jabba's Palace.
Yeah.
What is the lady with the long lips called?
Long lips.
Is,
Baby Frick.
it's going to be something
She's
like.
sensitive about those. Don't call her that.
It's going to be something like a Nula or something. I reckon.
Oh, can we find it?
Yeah, I got it's size snootles.
Nice doodle. I love it. Oh,
Yeah, that's a
Snice Snoodle.
size snootles.
Size
Size
Snootles.
Snootles.
Guys, what if we do a Star Is Born-esque?
Max Rebo
Max
finds
Rebo
size
size
noodles.
noodles. And that's her first big gig.
Yeah.
She's
At
like,
Jabba's Palace.
and
And,
it
it
just
all goes tits
blows
up.
And then
up.
he hangs himself in a garage. In Jabba's Palace in the end of
God,
it.
I'd buy the Lego set of that.
What if a Star is born?
Max Rebo.
There's a section on her upcoments if you want to.
Yes,
learn
please.
about-
Yeah.
For the biopic, so Cy Snootles had big dreams of becoming a successful musician and was determined to see
It is
those
Star is Born.
aspirations realized at all cost. Teaming up with Lataki singer and multi-instrumentalist and a musician improviser named Ivar Orbus, she became a singer of in his Ivar Borpus and his Galactic Jizz Whalers band.
Oh yeah, the Jizz Whalers.
So that's what they're called. Yeah, are they the Jizz Whalers then?
So the music's called Jizz.
Music is jizz.
The
yeah.
music is Jizz.
Rather than jazz.
Whalers.
I'm more of a slow Jizz man myself.
No, I prefer, yeah.
You got a lot to learn about jizz.
Freestyle jizz.
It's supposed to be a music. It's supposed to be a movie for children. They're called Jizz Whalers.
Yeah.
The jizz
Apparently,
whalers.
she went. Oh no, she broke up with. Okay, after Jabba's death, she broke up with the band and went their separate ways. She continued to pursue a solo career, but found little success.
Wait, you're telling me
That's great.
she didn't die in the explosion at Jabba's Palace?
No, apparently not.
Well, that's a great
Jabba's Palace,
sequel.
Jabba's Palace doesn't explode.
It crashes
The barge.
into the desert.
That's a bar. That's a.
Oh, they set sail.
I'm so sorry
Yeah.
for this guy.
He's got
doesn't
a
he?
yacht.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, so that
I'm
fits.
so embarrassed.
We can.
I'm sorry, everyone.
We can.
I'm so sorry.
We can fit that with a Star Is Born plot.
Yeah, we can.
That song that they're singing, sing it again.
That
That is Cy Snootles.
Pretty good.
Can we get it up?
Yeah, I got it.
That's Cy Snootles. Tell me something good. Max Rebo was like, "We're playing your song."
He looks like he's like, I want to see the bit. With, but it's. Oh, wait, I really have to. I have to hear it now.
Here we go.
I'm just getting it up. Okay. Oh, you'll need headphones though.
Oh.
We'll listen after, and
We'll listen
we can slide this into
I've got
the.
it on the TV if you want
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They'll be able to hear it at home.
Amazing.
Okay. That's
Oh great, yeah. Wow.
Wait, is that him? Is that her
Yeah,
boyfriend?
Yeah. That's Maxino.
Oh, we can hear it.
Oh, I can hear it.
Okay.
I'm off the deep end.
Look at him go. Isn't he one of the same bounty hunters? Look at the lips. You just know that they've been up to no good before. He's got a fucking six-pack going, man.
I think it's just like a shell, actually.
No, those are muscles. Okay, that's not. That's Max Rebo, right?
Yeah.
The blue guy, yeah. I don't know who that woman is, but she's.
You could do like a crazy heart.
I had a crush on
version
her.
of him. You had a crush on. Oh, the
one that gets absolutely destroyed. So unnecessary.
This whole thing is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Well, some would argue it's a kink. Jabba clearly is into this sexually, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a power play for him.
Yeah.
And then we'll stop there because it gets pretty dark,
Yeah.
pretty sad.
Don't want to disturb the viewers.
No. Oh, we can see ourselves.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
keep
really?
that up if you want.
Oh, no.
I don't mind it personally. Huh? I won't look anywhere else though. Oh, that's good.
It's like watching
I
him
think
zoom.
There's potential there.
there's a lot of potential there. Thanks for tuning in. What? So let's go to.
So
it.
if you- if you're just tuning in now.
had the plot already down.
Yeah. Well, was that fanfic or was that legit? Is that like canon?
That's going to be a comic or a book or something.
There's sources from something. Oh yeah. The sources come from the Return of the Jedi coloring book.
That's canon. That's canon.
They did not. They did not have galactic jizz whalers in a children's colouring book.
Something came.
They
from
do
that.
colouring books for adults now, Tam.
That's true. Now, children, we're going
Quite
to colour
difficult.
in the galactic jizz whalers. That's brilliant.
Which jizz whaler's your favourite?
What colour would you like?
But that we can flesh out an existing
Oh, flesh.
storyline.
We are in the depths of moment.
of the jizz.
Let's bring it back to the shore. Let's find a pretty mainstream.
You want to do a mainstream character?
I'm talking
Well,
Pong Krell. Is that a character?
Yeah.
Who is it?
Pong Krell is only in one of the animated series. Pong Krell is he's got 4 arms. He's the same species as
Dex.
Dex in
Now,
episode 2.
Dex is a character we could make a
Is this
film
the one in the
about.
diner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a weird bit.
Obi-Wan. Right?
Oh, that was really good.
Thank you.
Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Oh, that rings. You could do like, have you seen like Chef with Jon Favreau?
You
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
or Burnt with Bradley
Bradley
Cooper.
Yeah, yes.
just what,
An
films about
intense-
cooking.
Yeah, but like stressful,
Intense
So like
cooking. What's the
Dexter's
one-
doing coke off
What,
the
boiling-
fucking
boiling
counter
point,
but
Yeah.
with Dex. Yeah, one take.
because he wasn't always in that diner.
No.
he used to own the biggest restaurant on Coruscant.
What happened?
He had a heart attack after too much drugs. Spoiler for that film.
Spice. Is it spice in Star Wars? That's the drug?
Spice, yeah.
Well, hold on.
Death sticks?
That's actually a great idea. Dex's downfall. That's probably what we call it.
Dex's
Dex's downfall. Do you know the character Dex?
Yeah. I've got his page up here.
Oh,
It's
fantastic.
really
So,
interesting.
I mean, tell us if we're, copyright infringing with any of these ideas.
Well, they're all Star Wars.
It's very fleshed out. His
damn it.
page. There's a
When
lot
they got
of
like-
No,
stuff
this
on
is
it.
good.
Multiple page
we need
Wikipedia.
to have the facts if we're going to make a realistic biopic.
Oh yeah,
about
you
Dex.
don't
I
want
just
to
want a
get the
chance to
fans
create
angry.
something.
Okay, well, what are you thinking? Give me some. Come on. Throw it to the. Throw it to, come on.
Throw it to the table.
Throw it to the
We're all
wall.
friends here.
Come on.
With Dex.
With Dex specifically,
So he owns this fancy restaurant
not
Okay.
currently. Are you talking about in the past?
in the
Could he-
past.
could he have,
this
like-
is the plot of the film.
Right.
You have like Babu Frick under like a chef's hat who's like pulling his hair and
It starts with Babu Frick fixing the chef droid.
Oh, of course. He
He
goes,
goes,
hey! And
Oh, yeah, why
Dex
would
walks
you?
in.
Why would if you in Star Wars if you had droids? Why would you cook yourself?
Well, there's a bit in Andor where they've got prisoners doing manual labour, and the jobs that they're doing would be infinitely
robots.
better if droids did it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
that doesn't make any sense. But it's Star Wars.
Not a lot of it makes
somehow
sense.
the Emperor has returned.
So
They fly now.
he has got the Emperor coming for dinner. He's made reservations with his council.
Oh my god.
Oh, who's he coming with?
Janus Grijatis.
And nice.
That's a genuine member of his council. You can check that.
We're gonna have to put loads of pictures.
Can we have?
It's like
Can we do like Marvel, where all the characters that we're making films for crossover? So Snice Noodles is performing there that night.
Before she's joined the band.
Of course.
Oh,
That's
okay.
where maybe
She's
when they meet.
she's a waiter.
Waitress.
that is Star Wars.
Isn't it
Bond.
I don't know actually.
She's a waitress at the beginning of Star Wars 1.
Oh, good. John's saying waitress. So okay,
Okay.
John. But
In,
actually,
in the Bradley Cooper version. I don't know about the.
Oh, so
Barbra Streisand.
we even see. So that will be in the Sice Noodles film, but in this we see her leave maybe with Avar six-pack, whatever he's called.
Avar
Six-pack.
Yeah.
He looks like something out of Bug's Life. I will give you that. It's very.
Oh, I
Bug's
guess
Life
what you mean.
vibe.
Very
See what I
Pixar-y.
mean? Yeah. Okay, so Dex is running this restaurant. Emperor's coming for dinner.
He's stressed out.
Maybe the meal that the Emperor has ordered
Could we
not arrived.
because the
Wookiee. Roast Wookiee.
He's trying to entice Chewbacca in, just like, oh, you want to?
No, it's worse than that.
Oh no.
He's got... So if you fail the Emperor, you're done, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're done.
You're
Everyone
right.
you know is
You're
done.
done in this town, mate.
Yeah, you're done in this town, mate.
Yeah, you're done in this town, mate.
Mate, you're done in this
Done in
town.
this town, mate.
it's a planet, though. It's a city-wide planet.
You're done in this planet.
planet.
So, he has a Wookiee friend.
Oh no.
Oh, like the person who does the dishes.
Yeah.
In the restaurant.
Bit of an assumption. Wookiees.
Well, he doesn't need a sponge.
Or a
Very
tea
good.
towel. Just.
Who can do the best Wookiee impression? 3, 2, 1.
I can't read it.
Lucas, who won?
You were the best.
I think Christian won, yeah.
Just wanted to flex again. I have a Lego Death Star.
Ladies.
Are you watching?
I think it's the hair gives you powers, doesn't it?
It's true, actually.
It makes you more Wookiee-like.
So you can play this Wookiee.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, what happens to it?
Oh.
Yeah.
Roasted at least.
It's a slow
Roasted.
roast. Yeah, and the only way to keep that flavour in the meat is to cook them alive.
Could you cook them with sort of like lightsabery things to make it just?
He's borrowed his
I'm just
friend
making it Star
Obi-Wan
Wars-y.
Kenobi's lightsaber, and he's just sliced like a shish kebab.
Like all the sort of kitchen implements are slightly lightsabery.
I've just realised I've said this is in the past, but if it's the Emperor, it has to be after episode 2.
I don't think anyone listening cares.
Oh no, well, can you not?
Somehow the Emperor is here.
Wait, no. Why don't we just actively disrupt the entire plot? So it's set before the first 3 films, but the Empire's there.
Can the Emperor have a date to sort of explain that in Rise of Skywalker he does have kids? Because it really bothers me that.
Who did he have kids with again?
No one, it's a clone.
But like,
What?
It's a clone.
So we don't know if the Emperor ever got to.
Rey's dad is a clone of the Emperor who hasn't got any powers.
Are you sure?
Promise.
can he still have a
I'm
date?
I'm promise you.
That's a good name character, actually. Promise.
I just want him to be a womanizer, just so we can be like, oh, it's clear why he had kids, not.
Because he was a massive psycho. He was out on the town every night.
I think it's clear what we have to do then. We have to show a full sex scene with old wrinkled Emperor.
And who?
Sigh.
Nice
Noodles.
noodles. Like I said, those lips have been places.
Unlimited power!
Oh, maybe she does a little dance.
Too
for him.
weak.
Oh no, there's a honey on a naughty, naughty. That's stuck with me.
That
Ever
Has
since I
it?
first
Really?
saw that film. I don't know why that is so, like, that is raw in my memory.
I mean, that's not the catchy one. It's the Cantina music. It's the catchy.
Yeah. But if you had to ask me to do one on the spot,
You-
I
you're
would
going for
remember that one over the Cantina. Genuinely.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
It's the Ewok
why.
at the one at the end as well.
The Ewok bit.
Yeah, there's the Ewok song.
Oh, they play
Oh.
the skulls.
the helmets. Yeah.
Yeah.
How did it go?
I don't know.
Well, it's different. They changed it when they redid it.
Originally, it was just a raw audio of someone smacking some tin helmets.
I actually can't remember what either of them are, but they're just 2 very different songs.
Oh, weird.
So I don't know if George
So what's-
Lucas was like, I never liked that
What's
song.
the sort of the build up to the climax of this?
Dex's
Dex's
diner.
Dex's diner.
Dex's downfall.
So I'm wondering if Dex is...
prelude.
He doesn't want to kill his Wookiee friend.
But he
So
does.
he's accidentally slicing chunks off him. Oops, sorry.
Oh, sorry, I have 4 arms.
That tastes great. I'll put that in the soup. That kind of thing.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
but maybe he gets a taste for it. Maybe that's the end of the film. Like, you see him having some. He's like, it is good, actually.
What it's like the sort of Hannibal TV show where he's
Where he's like, I
humans to each
really
other.
shouldn't.
What about this? What about the dinner goes great? The Emperor leaves with his date.
Yeah. Lucky man.
Everything's gone. He kind of sits down alone in the restaurant. But he killed his friend. And we have this really raw scene where actually he trashes his own restaurant because he hates what it now represents.
He loses a Michelin star.
They have those in Star Wars.
Has to open a diner.
But in Star Wars, they're bad.
Oh right, Michelin Death Star.
Hey,
I've actually got a Lego Michelin Death
Death
Star.
Star.
Oh, okay, so we're mocking now, are we? Is that what this is?
I didn't realise we were mocking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Next you'll be like, no one's going to know that that's the Lego Bad Batch ship.
You all right, mate?
I haven't actually watched the Bad Batch. But I do have the Lego set.
You have the Lego?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, so I think that works.
Yeah. What time are we on? Got time for one more?
Yeah, we've done 24 minutes.
Oh, we got
Is
time.
it time for
We got
another,
time.
another spin-off?
Any more characters that we are desperate to see?
What's-
Hey, Lucas. Any really weird characters in Star Wars you'd like to see?
Get a movie.
You want us to ruin it?
Don't need to know them by name.
Just
You can
by
describe them. These guys will probably know it.
What about the lady in Attack of the Clone, with the one with the when Obi-Wan goes to the clone factory, the one with the really.
Oh, those guys.
the Camino.
I want to know what that's like. You could do like some sort of dystopian thing about like human ethics and like you know.
Yeah.
Can I?
Dolly the sheep.
I think
they start with Dolly the sheep.
I think her name is Lan Su. Could you check?
Yes, I think you're right. Actually. I think you're right.
And then
I'll
they
be
do
so
that.
impressed.
They then get a mouse,
Very
put the ear on the mouse. Remember that?
Yes,
That was
yes.
gross. And then sort of,
Oh yeah, and they cloned sheep and it died real quick.
and then you have like Jeff Goldblum comes in and he's like sort of talking about
this
the
is a
ethics
mistake.
Lama Su.
Lamas.
Oh,
Thank
sounds
you.
delicious.
So yeah, what if it's a?
How tall do you think she is?
I'm gonna go out on a limb, say 9'2".
I think
9'2".
I think she's quite tall.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Give it-
I was implying that.
I'll go for 10.
10 foot.
10 foot.
I'm going to go just 9 foot dead on.
9 foot. It's 7'6".
That is
Ooh,
tall.
that
So
is
it's pretty tall compared to Obi-Wan. Remember how much taller she is?
Yeah.
Obi-Wan.
Ewan's quite a short man.
I liked
Yeah,
the
he's
egg
quite
chairs.
Yeah. You what?
The egg chairs that, you know, when she's like chatting to him and the chair just comes out of nowhere. and
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
I thought you were
yeah.
just talking about your general like of egg chairs.
I love egg
like
chairs.
I love egg chairs. It would be so we could show them developing this cloning technology.
And it keeps going wrong. It's a bit
keeps
of
going wrong.
screwball comedy.
And we could even
weird science type
for-
80s film.
Like,
Yeah.
I know, fucking hate them, but for the nerds,
Yeah.
hate them.
You hate the nerd.
We could throw in when the clone army is actually ordered, because that's always been a real murky part of Star Wars.
Well, it was,
that
of course.
Count Dooku ordered the clones, pretending to be someone else who was an ex-Jedi.
Yeah, I never understood that.
But he ordered the clones for the Republic, but he was a separatist. But even though they knew it was from Dooku, they still used the clones, and it's a bit of a mess.
What's the name of the guy?
Cypher DS.
That is a weird bit of the film. I didn't understand.
Yeah, well, they talk about it in the Clone Wars too.
Yeah, they still don't really make it work.
In the Star Wars VR games, I think you play as Cypher DS. Very weird because I didn't understand.
Right.
Thing. I'm not that nerdy.
I don't watch them. I just
Don't watch
buy the leg.
I like how they look. But yeah, it's you could. Yeah, I think weird science type really branch out.
Men with Two Brains, kind of Steve Martin type comedy with
Yeah.
with Lamasu.
Lamasu.
Lama Su. Yeah. He was also apparently unknowing. Yeah, he as well.
Whoa, that's a big
Need
twist.
to rewatch it.
Yeah, I didn't realize. I thought it was a female voice.
There are two actually, aren't there?
Oh yeah.
Is it Lansu and Lamasu? Because if that's the case,
Oh, okay. Well,
there's one-
I'm looking at Lama Su.
I think Lamasu's in charge. I think the other one.
Oh, and then the other one was just showing. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I didn't find out how tall.
Very nice. It's very
So she could be 10 foot.
She
right?
could be 10 foot, yeah. But he was also apparently in league with the Sith Lords,
Oh, wow.
who conspired to destroy the Jedi Order through. But he later regretted it.
The whole sort of cloning facility gives me sort of like Apple vibes.
Yeah.
very white, very clean.
Yeah, very what's it called? Wall-E. The
Wally.
like
What?
the spaceship in Wall-E.
Great.
Sort of like Ex Machina as well.
Yeah.
Aesthetic. You could do something like that.
So we can.
Laboratory. Resident Evil. What's the bad corporation? That Umbrella Corp.
Yeah,
Cool.
very not good. That's all.
Yeah.
So we think they're evil. They're not
Yeah,
cloning
yeah,
for good.
I think they're polite but pretty mean, and that's kind of the worst combination. A bit like you.
Oh, she was called Tuan Wee.
One Wee. I have
Tuan
heard
Wee.
that.
And she was, wait, let me look that up in feet.
We need to know in feet. Oh, you know in inches.
Oh.
It says in meters on the Wikipedia, but
nobody
someone
knows
is
that.
lacking and hasn't confirmed.
Nobody knows that in
feet, so I'm going to have to do it
Meters?
myself.
Do you know how tall you are in meters?
No,
No, I don't either.
Well, how many feet are in a meter?
Don't know.
don't
Three,
know.
I think.
Something like that.
Three,
I'm
3 feet and a meat.
I think that's true.
What was it?
3 feet in a meter, right?
Something like that, yeah. But she
So
was...
I'm under 2.
She was 6'9".
6'9", so
Does that make sense?
smaller
2 and a bit.
than Lamas.
Wait, she's 6'9". I'm nearly as tall as her.
Yeah.
But your neck's nowhere near as thin.
That's a bit rude. I've really been working on my neck, actually. I've been doing my, what are they called? Not Kegels. That's not.
That's your ass.
That's why. That's why my neck is so thick and my arse is tight as a button.
I've been clenching my ass cheeks. It's made my neck go longer.
Okay, so I think that's a pretty easy one to make.
Do we do we just use the plot from Jobs?
Doing keynote speeches. Yeah. So this is how we make clone.
In the new
Introducing
clone.
the new iClone.
Yeah, iClone. Yeah, I think that would be a pretty solid one. But do they start out, or maybe they have a failed subject, so they go to
Are they
Boba
trying to
after?
clone themselves first?
No, I think they want an army of humans. it would
Demira
seem,
Morrisons.
and- Yeah.
Some Kiwis.
Yeah.
Who would you clone?
What if you had to for an army?
If I
it was
wanted an army.
this person has to be
If you
the
wanted an army, who would you clone? Because I mean, there's like obvious choices, isn't there? Of
Yeah.
course.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson, John Cena. It's pretty
Big-
beefy,
big-
pretty
big
funny.
Who would be Jackie Chan?
Yeah, like young,
Like,
primal.
Prime,
What is
because he
prime?
can probably kick some ass.
Need to be loyal.
Loyal.
Or,
Jackie Chan seems like a lovely guy, and he seems.
He's loyal to the government of China. I'll bloody tell you that, man.
Is that true?
Getting political.
Is that true?
I won't go into it.
that's for
He's
another
got some
podcast.
great films. Around the World in 8 Days, The Tuxedo.
He does.
The tuxedo.
I watched that.
I'd have
So
an
does Tom Cruise, and look at him.
He's
Yeah.
loyal to China too.
Tom Cruise.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Who is the
He's
sign-
loyal to whoever pay him the most. He's Scientologist.
Just Scientology, yeah.
Sickening.
He could clone-
Great film.
clone Tom
Top Gun
Cruise.
Maverick. Really good.
Clone Tom Cruise.
No, because I don't want a million Scientologists running around going, "Oh, you can have a planet when you die." Thanks. What use is that to me when I'm here?
Quite Star Warsy.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
With the arm-
We've just lost him as Geralt. That is.
We said we wouldn't date these.
That's not dating because that's still going to be the case
Yeah, but we've just
in weeks. Yeah, but okay, sorry. We've
The wounds are
in
fresh
the
for
last
Christian.
couple years we've lost Geralt. But Liam Hemsworth,
But it's,
he's going to look like a baby.
do you not think it's strange that they announced that before season 3's out?
They're like, well done, returning as
Or are they going for a now everyone will watch series 3 because
as
it's the last
one, and
Oh,
then they'll
mourn
cancel
him.
before Liam puts on the costume.
Yeah. He'd make a good clone.
They should have just finished with season 3, really. Just rounded it all up.
Should we try one last spin off?
spin-off?
Yeah, still pretty
wrap this
raw
up.
now about that Geralt news. Don't know if I want to have any more fun. I mean, Salacious B. Crumb. Everyone's begging for it.
Salacious B.
Salacious B. Crumb.
Do you know who Salacious B. Crumb is?
Remind me, I've definitely heard of him.
I did his laugh earlier. It was really good.
Jabba's little
Yes, I
henchman.
recognised it from the line.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know who that is, but I recognised their
So
line.
I
can
this is
picture them.
this is
Kind of like
this is genuinely true within the canon of Star Wars. If he tries to make Jabba laugh,
Yeah.
and he fails 3 times in a row, he's executed.
That's a great
So
plot for a film.
there's a short story where
How long's he been there?
He's failed a long time.
Whoa.
He's failed twice.
He never bombs.
It's from his point of view, and he's trying to think about the third joke so he doesn't.
It's like one of those like stand-up gong shows, but for like
Yeah, exactly.
Salacious
Yeah,
B.
it's
Crumb.
exactly, a comedy is rules of 3.
Yes.
So it makes sense that it's 3 times. It's
Yeah.
comedically consistent.
But I think
Well, the same. You wouldn't do the same joke 3 times unless it really is a corker, like me and the Lego Death Star.
I've done-
What callbacks?
I've done bits on stage that have done badly like 2 times, and they say that if you do it badly 3 times, then you drop it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
then you're
Maybe-
immediately executed.
I think that's where it comes from. It must be from the.
We have the rule of
Jabba.
12.
Just
No, that's
keep-
really interesting.
But
Wow.
I think in Return of the Jedi, you'll notice Salacious. He's not making any jokes.
He's laughing himself.
I think he's on strike 3. He's too scared, and that's why he's only laughing along at what everyone else is laughing at.
Well, then, sure.
But normally he's got like a tight 10.
Well, he's found a sick loophole, hasn't he? It's like, if you fail to make Jabba laugh 3 times, you die. Then you just stop trying to make him laugh, and then you never
his stage
die.
voice is so different because he laughs like. He's like, so the weird thing happened to me the other day.
Is that the dentist?
So I was on my way to Jabba's palace and I was like, bit bloody sandy here, guys.
Anybody been to Dex's Diner lately? The food there.
God, I'd rather be on bloody Camino.
And they're so bloody tall.
Hey!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to stage Babu Frick.
What's the deal with spaceship food? Am I right?
I think that's the fact. If he's on strike 3, it makes sense why he stopped. But surely you would just kill if your jester wasn't doing any.
Well, I
jokes.
think
that's not a jester.
I think you probably can't leave it too long.
There's a time frame on it.
But I think we have footage of him being like, And he kind of he walks into his room and he's like, oh,
Do you know
fuck. Oh, fuck me.
Speaking of Salacious
He's
B.
got
Crumb,
material. Like, so he laughed at when she fell in the hole. So can I do it like a bit about holes? Or
he likes holes.
He's got a gold bikini on there. He got a new Type 5 on the gold bikini bit.
Type 5 on the gold bikini.
maybe I'll ask him for like, give me a workplace, Jabba.
Give me an accent. Hutties.
What do you do for a living? Oh, you're a gangster.
Let's say political about the Empire. Wrong crowd.
Oh, the Emperor's just died. I can't do jokes about that.
Can I tell you something really interesting, which kind of plays into this? The best thing I've ever heard of a real life jester did, right? He insulted the king's wife. This is I couldn't tell you who or when. I just know
Because
this
it's
is a
bollocks.
story. No, it's not. You can go
made it.
Google it later. He insulted
Google
the
what?
king-
You haven't given us any names.
What the story? The jester insulted the king's wife.
Yeah.
And the king said, well, you have to be executed because that's out of line. And he was like, okay. And he said, but because I like you so much, like he was a law jester, he liked it, made him laugh. Like he said, you get to choose how you die.
I
And he said, no problem. I choose to die of old age. And he let him.
And then the king
That
killed
is-
him for being a lippy fuck.
No, he didn't. He got to live. I think that's so clever. That's very Salacious B. Crumb. Maybe that's how it ends.
Yeah.
Jabba is like, you failed me. How would you like to die? And Salacious is like, oh, blaster. No, wait, old age.
One last joke for the road.
He just thought of it.
No old age.
Execution thing. No.
He got flustered. He's like, flaying my skin off piece by piece. No, wait.
Something fun. Firework.
And what's it called? The Crumbs of Comedy?
I mean,
Crumedy?
Salacious is just quite a good name.
Salacious.
Should we find out what B means?
Salacious.
It's not.
Brian.
Does the B in Salacious B Crumb stand for anything?
We're giving Lucas
I
so
have
much
no
work.
idea to spell salacious.
I'm going to go on a limb.
SALACIOUS.
Salacious.
Oh, yeah, I found it. Okay.
It's just going to be a B. It's not going to
No,
be.
it's B
No,
dot.
no, I'll find it.
It's got a. Doesn't that mean it stands for something? Because the dot.
Yeah,
means
but
it's
I
in
don't
place
think
of
what it stands for will be
Brian.
created.
Brian. I
So
can't-
like Salacious bread crumb. Come on, it's gotta be.
That's pretty good. That's good.
Thanks so much.
I imagine that's what it. But so what does the B stand for?
Oh, the people want to know.
The B stands for bawdy.
Bawdy.
As you-
Salacious bawdy
Oh,
crumb.
how salacious!
How
bawdy. how crumb.
Such bawdy comedy.
Just Jabba called him a salacious and bawdy morsel.
Oh,
That's what
oh, so it's not even his name.
I guess not.
Stage name.
It's a stage name.
It's like Harry Hill. Brilliant. Wow.
I really want some just like
He died in the explosion as well.
Oh,
He did.
Yeah.
So you know,
maybe
not old age.
Maybe that's the end of the film. He had bought. He was going to leave. He was going to do his last gig on Jabba's barge. He had tickets to go to Bespin. He was going to get out of this
Cloud
place.
City. Well, maybe that's like that. Jabba's Palace is the penultimate. It's just the final moment for a lot of our characters that we are making films about. So
Yeah.
you've got,
Oh my god!
yeah, you've got the singer,
Yeah.
Slice Noodle. You've got her
Dex.
boyfriend. Dex is there. We don't see him in the film, but he's there.
You know he's there.
And then of course you've got Salacious, who
They all die. All the films
ties.
end on Jabba's barge.
That's like
Although
the
Sai doesn't die.
That's like the end game.
Sai
except
lives.
We don't have to make the end game because it exists.
Sai lives.
Maybe that's the twist. Like, you don't know that. Like, is there
End
any
credits?
evidence that she actually does live after that film? Is there any video? Is there any footage out there?
CCTV.
Someone show me some real footage of Snice Noodle out on the town, and I'll believe you there.
And if you have any information about Sai Snootles, just record that to badclownscomedy@gmail.com.
if you have any footage of the woman with the beautiful lips,
Send them into Christian's
yeah,
DMs.
I'll put it in the bio.
Put it in the editing footage. that was a different episode.
Damn it! It's okay. Anyway, let's we need to end this because I want to tell you about my Lego deaths.
All right.
It's got 3 layers.
Bye.
And that's a wrap. Subscribe to the Bad Clowns Film Pitch podcast and follow Bad Clowns Comedy on all social medias for updates on live shows and new comedy sketches. See you next time.